Okay, so we've got this Galaxy Tab S5e, and it's one of the ones that takes a little SIM card or whatever. But over my uncle, he's been taken into a home, and there's no telephone there. So I figured he used to be really good with computers, that I could try and get him something that might allow him to talk to us and what have you. Says here the seals, I'm going to cut it. Okay, so there's a little seal to cut here and here. So they have a Wi-Fi there, but you know, if we get him this, the idea is, can we try a GiffGaff on it? Because then we can control the spend. Although there is first of all, they might not let him at the home use their Wi-Fi continually. The second issue, there's a little tab there. Look, to pull it up, can you see? Little tab. The second issue, that's very lightweight. Lovely. So what does the box come with? Let's do it gradually, and we'll come back and add the commentary later. We get the charger, power supply. What's in here? Some sort of USB cable by the looks of it. I suppose that's for the charger, isn't it? So we'll go into the... Good that I'm reading the manual. It'll go in there, yeah, and then that will do that. Okay. Yeah, he used to work on Concord. He was a very bright guy. Still is, but of course, old age can be a very cruel disease, and it's not treated as such in the UK, at least. They penalise you for having a brain that goes a bit crazy, and charge you all your hard-earned cash forevermore. There's a little sort of, I guess that's for taking in out SIM cards. What's in here? Don't panic, quick start guide, and a warranty card. I'll put that to one side there. Oh, there's something else in here. Oh yeah, this must be the cable that converts the USB-C to earphones, because apparently it's too thin to have an earphone socket. But equally well, the speakers are supposed to be pretty good on this. The display is supposed to be really good. And my guess is that we'll just get him some Bluetooth, because that will be easier, and just get him to charge the thing. I mean, I don't know whether we can get a Bluetooth with a USB-C, because then there's one less charger. I think that's about it. There's just an inlet box, and that's it. Okay, let's have a look at the tablet. I'll put it to one side. So it comes in a nice bag. How do you open it? Carefully. Right, okay, there's a little sticker thing here. Let's just... Oh, sorry, put it that way. Let's just peel that off. Okay, nice noise. Okay. Take it out and inspect it. Samsung, does it got the model number? I always find it hard with my eyes to read the things these days. AKG, I've got some earphones in them, they're pretty good. SMT725. Okay, it's a 725. Okay, the display's a little bit weird. There's a cloth there, I'll use that. Okay, does it have any power in it? Oh, there's a little connection down here. That must be for the keyboard, but I've decided to get him... I already had this lying around, a Bluetooth keyboard. I did buy him one keyboard. I made a mistake. It was a USB one. I would have had to buy a hub. I might still buy a hub, because with the hub you can get the ability to tee out the HDMI onto a big telly, and it turns it into a DeX or a laptop. Anyway, Bluetooth should be pretty good. So it's got a little magnetic thing there, and I guess a couple of lugs to put the connection into. Speaker there, I guess that's a microphone. Looks like a microphone socket there. I suppose it could be the... Let me take the glasses off. It could be the... No, that's a microphone. I'm pretty convinced of that. Something up here, looks like an on-off maybe, and a volume control. Let's quickly read the quick start guide, Package content, device, check. Ejection pin, check. USB cable, check. Power adapter, check. Quick start guide, yeah. Ethernet ear connection, yeah, we got that one. Accessing the user manual, device layout, front camera, fingerprint sensor. Okay, and that was the other thing, it has facial recognition as well. So the idea is that I'll set the account up for me so I can help him, and then he'll have the second account, and I think it allows remote control in case he gets stuck. And you can also put the tracking on. I mean, I hope it won't go missing in the home, but you never know. Theoretically, he doesn't leave that place, so if I find it in a different part of West London to where it should be, then I can go and visit someone and not necessarily dance on their face, but just explain to them the error of their ways. Anyway, SIM card memory tray reader, inserting a SIM card. Okay, there's a little thing that comes out. Use only a nano SIM card, which looks like the one I've got. Home button. Okay, how do you switch the thing on? Or maybe it's not charged. Let's have a look. That thing. Oh yeah, that's it. It's doing something, look. So it was this button down here. Just leave that charging there, hopefully we can see it. So I think it takes a little while to boot up the first time. As I said, I think I should be able to create and key to my account, the first account on the Android. I think it can run Android 10 or 11, we'll find out. Some people complain after the update doesn't run so well, we'll have to see. Then I can put an account on for Uncle, create him a Gmail, and get a telephone, a GiffGaff. With the GiffGaff, you have to be careful because they have different goodie bags, and if you go past the limit here, I'll start. So it says start here, English United Kingdom. So I know you probably can't see that. I'll do it like that. Look, start. Insert a SIM card to connect to a mobile network. We won't do that for the minute. A few legal items: end user agreement, sending of diagnostic data optional, information linking, receipt of marketing. Okay. What I'll do is I'll pause this and I'll go through them bit by bit, and then we'll come back. Okay, so it asks the sort of standard questions, you know, do you mind if we take all your data and steal your bank account and all that stuff? Sure. I've just connected to my network. It's come up, says I can choose to transfer apps, photos and connections. Yeah, this is the 64 gig one. And as with the cheaper devices, well, actually, this one's not the cheaper device, but with the cheaper devices like the A7, A8, you get a certain amount of RAM internally, and all your apps have to live on there. With the more expensive ones, you can move the apps between the internal and an external card, which will probably get Uncle. I want to put some films and stuff on it you might want to watch, on music, newspapers, you name it, articles. So here we got the option to move stuff off the memory, but 64 gig for him should be enough. We're not going to bother with the phone stuff. Downloading Smart Switch. We'll use Smart Switch to transfer your data. I still don't know why it's doing this because I didn't ask to copy stuff, but it doesn't matter. Oh, don't copy. Okay, sorry, I didn't see. My bad. At this point, I should have said don't copy on the bottom left. My bad. It's in small letters. Just a sec, it says. So it's doing the next bit. Checking info. Oh, it's turned it around for you guys. That's nice, isn't it? It's very lightweight. I think that would be good for Uncle. Okay, now it gets to sign in. So I'm going to sign in with my stuff. What I'm going to do in a minute is to, what's the word I'm going to look for? I'm going to put the Bluetooth keyboard in, see how that works. Because again, I want Uncle to be able to use this a bit like a computer, like a sort of laptop. I think the DeX is quite good, which is one of the reasons why I got it. I mean, like I say, it's cruel when your mind goes. Our family has always had a pretty damn good set of bright people. And, you know, when it stops working, it's really not good. Okay, I agree. It seems pretty quick so far. Use location. I'm going to use the location. That's fine. So the reason I'm allowing the location on this is because if it goes missing, I want to be able to find where the goddamn thing is, yeah? And I'll find the Samsung app for that in a little while. Protect your data. Prevent others from using it. Prevent others from using your tablet. So you've got a couple of things. Now, by trade, I'm a security guy, so I really don't like using the face recognition, fingerprints, etc., because they're normally persisted on the device. And if you lose your device and someone hacks it, they could steal your digital fingerprint and face recognition. That would be pretty bad, yeah? So in my case, I'm going to use a PIN. In Uncle's case, it's not so bad because he shouldn't be leaving the place and he's getting on a bit. So there you go. So I'm going to put my PIN in. Okay, confirm PIN without tapping OK. So it says put your pin in, type confirm pin without tapping OK, continue. So let me just continue. Confirm your pin. Okay. Yep, done OK. It's thinking. Okay, just a sec, it says, so it's doing something, yeah? Your assistant will be right with you. Lovely. Getting your tablet ready. This may take a few minutes. Who knows? So what also have I got? I've got one of these armor cases. These come recommended. Wasn't too bad at £11. And a set of this glass stuff, which I'll get my daughter to help me put on later. I didn't put glass on the works phone. Well, I thought it had it. It turns out it was just a piece of plastic, yeah. Mental note, boys and girls. Pieces of plastic that wrap on it are not screen protectors, yeah. Samsung account. Sign in to locate lost. Oh yeah. Get sign into expert support. So, okay, it's doing something and it's switched off already, which is a bit annoying. Now, another thing that's understandable, there it kind of got a bit lost, the orientation, and the device was upside down. And I've heard people complain about this. So now it's asked me to put my PIN number in, which I'm going to do, and it's worked. Samsung account. Sign in to get top games. Sign in to autofill password Samsung Pass. Sign in to locate. So it hasn't actually given me... So it's going round and round in circles telling me all the wonderful things I can do. And I get a chance to skip, but I don't want to skip. I want to... Okay, so at that point I skipped the sign in, and this is the very thing I want. I actually want the ability to track the phone, etc. for once. Normally I don't want people knowing where the hell I am without me knowing, yeah? Hopefully I can fill that in later. We'll find out. So now I'm faced with a fairly decent tablet input. And what's it telling me? I've got the gallery, the camera, the email, all the standard stuff, yeah? Samsung Notes. So it looks remarkably like my phone. I don't know, does it know where I am when I click introducing new Samsung Notes? So it doesn't know where I am at the moment, and it's actually downloading stuff now. So in the background, completing setup, and it's installing applications in the corner there. Yep. So it's going to take a little while to do that. So I wonder if I can pair the Bluetooth. Let's click on the Bluetooth thing, put it like that. So Bluetooth on, getting nearby devices. So I cannot remember how to pair this thing. It's always bloody complicated. Oh, it's this little button on the back, I think. So far I really like. I can imagine holding this all day without too much problem compared to my, what is it called, Kindle Fire. Really light, really lovely screen. I can see it from all angles. Maybe you, let's try that, sorry. Instead of dropping it and smashing it. You can see it from a lot of different angles, yeah. I know there's light there in the background, but really good. Don't know what the sound is like. I'll try that in a minute. But yeah, it's good tablet so far, and we'll carry on. Right, collected in my cloud. Let's see if I can play any music. My life, nothing was. Wow, pretty good sound. Pretty loud. Right. Pause. That's all I'll do, because otherwise it'll do me for copyright, yeah? So that was Elemental from Fair Use Policy from Tears for Fears. Really nice speakers, actually. And that was against the table there, so it's absorbing quite a lot of the sound. So it's working quite good there. It's connecting into that thing. Decent enough sound. It's still setting up 3 of 12 Play Store. I don't know why that's taking so long, because the internet isn't too bad here. I think it should be quicker than that. I don't know how to work out what speed we're running at. But so far, this thing is pretty neat. Okay. Okay, so with this little median, you have to push that little button there. And then when you put the thing on, it will tell you, look at the pairing request there, yeah? Wow, you've got my secret number. If you ever live near where I am, you can hack me. Except I don't have the thing anymore. Okay, let's try that. Let's try it one more time. Oh yeah, actually doesn't matter because I've just done it again. I was too slow, and it's asked me to do a different secret number. So that's good security actually. Yeah, no, it works. Connected keyboard. So we've got the median. If I now get that out of the way, that little the dongle remover is quite scratchy on the back. Let's see if we can find an application where we can type. Samsung Notes, there we are. Okay, Samsung Notes, individual pages right on top of text, import PDFs, that's fantastic. Add a note, individual page, done. Okay, let's see if anything happens here. Hello world. Did that do anything? Oh no, it told me the touch and drag stuff. Okay, now I've clicked inside the thing. Let's stop a second. Hello world, is it working? Live demo. It did. Yeah, come up there, look, see. So that's okay. That is okay. Nice. So even one-handed we can type. So that's really good. That's working. So the Bluetooth's good. Why it went caps, I don't know. Oh, I guess because I pushed that button. Okay, so the keyboard works, that's good. The mouse, of course, is the thing itself. So the mouse will be that. I don't know how to get it into DeX mode. Let's see if we can find out quickly. It is syncing. What are you syncing? Oh yeah, Samsung DeX. So it says advanced features Samsung DeX, yeah. So let me put that like that. Get that out of the way. Let's click on it. Samsung DeX. Okay, along that one there, switch it on. Samsung DeX. Note that the temperature of your device may increase when launching terminals. Yeah, forget all that. Start. So now it's launch DeX. If this is too advanced for Uncle, we'll leave it in the normal tablet, which I let him play with my Samsung phone and with what was my mum's. My mum's passed away, but his sister's Amazon and that was okay for him. Okay, something's come up there. So what can we do? Can we start something? Change your keyboard settings, set the language. Okay, that's nice. Is there anything that, oh, there's a Samsung Notes there. Look, let's click that. Click that. La 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 la. I have to click in there, do I? So that's a bit not really annoying. You have to click in there and then things happen. Yes, okay. So that's pretty good. And I don't know if we can have something else open. Yeah, that's pretty good. So we've got like a window. Okay. So it is like an OS. Yeah, it's like a little computer. So that's pretty good. I think he might enjoy that, or he can stay on the tablet mode. We'll see. Just while he's got a lot of capacity left, let's see if we can get him to enjoy himself whilst he can. Yeah. Okay. So that's working nicely. We got the keyboard working. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this. I'll edit this later so it makes sense. Oh, I'll stop it and I'll try and see if I can put the SIM card in next. Yeah. Okay. So back in a minute. So I've had to pop my one out of its case. Hopefully I can get it back, otherwise I'm screwed. But I really don't use the GiffGaff that much. Not because I don't like it, but because I have other devices and the GiffGaff's for personal stuff, and most of the time I do that at home with wireless. So let's just slide that in there. Okay. And now let's touch the device. Got to enter my PIN number. Okay. Anything popped up to tell me it's got a phone. I'll pause this and have a look. Hang on. Okay, so I put the SIM card in. I got out of DeX mode. For obvious reasons, I'm not going to show you what I'm about to phone, but it's come up. I can open the phone app. I put a number in, and let's see what it does. It says it's calling, and you can hear it calling. And there's my phone going, yeah? So it is working, yeah? Excellent work. Now, the reason for this is Uncle still wants to talk to his girlfriend, yeah? I mean, in his 90s, he's got a girlfriend. I mean, if I last that long, I hope I still have a wife or at least something like that. So the idea is that rather than using the home phone, the care home, which can cause problems of blocking and you can't get through to him, he can call his girlfriend on this thing. They can do FaceTime or whatever. So this is exactly what I wanted. So now I can order a GiffGaff SIM for him with the right amount of data. If he can connect to the home's Wi-Fi, fantastic. If not, he can use data. What I said with GiffGaff, so GiffGaff works in this, that's cool. I didn't do anything, I just took my existing GiffGaff from my old Lexus phone and put it straight into this thing, and now I can call this and I can use it as a phone. That's exactly what I wanted, yeah? And I think with most GiffGaff, if you have phone and he phones to another GiffGaff person, it's nominally free, yeah? The data is useful if he wants to surf the internet, look at the Daily Mail, whatever he wants to look at, yeah? So that's exciting stuff. The only thing I see with GiffGaff is if you get the package wrong, I'm going to go into soliloquy mode, so stop looking for tablet now. This is to do with if you have a relative and you want to give them a device. So now if you give them a GiffGaff, it will allow them up to a limit, but then if they go past that, it's a generous 10p per megabyte, which is about £100 for a gigabyte, yeah? Now if they're watching some crazy UHD 4K movie, it's going to cost you thousands, yeah? So on these devices, of course, you can put a limit that says don't use more than a certain amount. But I think for something like £20 a month, the data limit is pretty high. So what I'll do is I'll probably have a word with GiffGaff and say, look, this is the use case. Is there any way we can put a cap on it to make certain that he doesn't just leave it running? My brother did this once. He had a device and he, YouTube leaves it on autoplay and it just drained all his cash out in no time whatsoever. And I use Amazon a lot, Amazon Prime. And what really hacks me off with that on the music, the free music device, is they update it periodically, okay? What's wrong with that? Well, they insist on changing the goddamn play so that it plays. I like to listen at night when I'm going to bed on a couple of tracks if I'm learning some bass tracks for what we're playing at church on a Sunday. And this goddamn thing will decide to change my terms and conditions and say, oh, play stuff similar to what you wanted, which means it drains your Wi-Fi overnight, yeah? And I, at the moment, am in reasonable control of my faculties, yeah? And I have to set that and it hacks me off, yeah? So I think it's really unfair. This is something where marketing people are running the world. I'm a technical guy. And, they take advantage of people, I think, and it's a real shame. So that's what I'll be doing, is putting the limit on the track. I'll put a Samsung account on so I can track the device. And so to recap, the things I'm going to do next is to clean it up, put the glass protector on because they're so easy to break, these things. Test it in here. It's working with the Bluetooth. It's working with the GiffGaff if in the UK. So that's the next stage. Get it all charged up and ready, cleaned up, and let's see if Uncle can use it. And hopefully he can phone his girlfriend, he can phone his sisters, he can phone me if he wants to. He doesn't have to, I'm only trying to be helpful. And let's give him the best quality he can have in his remaining years. Yeah, that's the whole plan here. Because if you're stuck in a home where you're constrained, although you have rights, they kind of evaporate in all practical terms very quickly. At least this way, he has a chance to stay in connection with the outside world, and I can teach him to use WhatsApp, and he can type and stuff like that. He's pretty good at typing, still read. So that's the plan, and we'll see how it goes. Thank you for watching. It wasn't a review of the tablet in terms of how fast it's for playing games. It's more a case of how friendly can I make this for an elderly person who's got a slight memory problem or whatever, and how can we make him have better quality life for what he's got left. That's the aim of this. So if you want to downvote this, be my guest, but bear in mind the aim of it before you just decide to arbitrarily put hate on someone. It's really not a great way to spend your time that you have on the planet. Okay, cheers then, bye-bye. Putting on the screen wasn't too bad. You can see it's gone on pretty, maybe I can get the focus better. It's gone on pretty well. The kit comes with some alcohol. I used some good old Screwfix glass cleaner as well first. Lots of cloth, and they give you this like a glasses cloth, which is pretty good. So you use the like the KFC wipe to wipe all the crap off. Well, that gets the most off. I lifted it up off the table because, as I said, these cats tend to sit on this goddamn table and hair is everywhere. So it's gone on really clean. I can't see any major bubbles. I can see loads of bubbles on my screen, but I can't see it on that screen. Yeah, it's all working quite well. I suppose the only thing to do now is to stick this case in. Which way round does that go? There's a hole up there for a camera. I just did the face recognition stuff for me. It made me take it one with my glasses, one without. So that was okay. So we just sort of push that into the corner apparently. Hang on. Interesting. I'll just pause that and do it off camera. Hang on. So there's a little lip on it. You just get it into the lip and then you see, you just basically squeeze it in over the top and then it's quite snug. It's like an anorak, like Kenny. It's got a hole for the charger. There's a hole for the on-off and there's a nice rubber bit around the plus-minus buttons. Looks pretty good. And then this is supposed to... Let me do it with one hand, see if I can do it with one hand. Oh yeah, that pushes down like so. Let's get the glass cleaner out of the way. Just stick that like so. Let's get that out of the way. Beautiful weapon with DVDs. Now we've got this. And, okay, pause it a second. Let's just switch it back on again. So at the moment it should be locked. It's done something. Face doesn't match. Oh, interesting. Doesn't like my face. Maybe because I had a camera anyway. Let's hold it like that. Okay, hang on. Can't do this with two hands. Pause this one. Okay, let's try and do the face recognition. So I'll hold the camera down here like that. And if I just push the button there and I stand within the weight, you see it's gone to unlock. And then I can unlock it. So it has recognised my face. This would be cool for Uncle because with any luck it will recognise his face and then he's in and he hasn't got to dick around with passwords and stuff. And it also means that theoretically, and I mean, okay, other people could hold it up against his face and hack in that way. That's a true problem. That might be an issue. But it will be his account will be the second account. My account will be the first account. I have the admin power and he has the user power. So the best they can do is to wipe him off, but I can still look for where the device is. So I'm just trying to think out about security, that's all. Multi-factor authentication and being able to track the device in case it goes missing. Hopefully it will never happen, yeah? But you just don't know in this day and age. Okay, seems to work quite well, the recognition part. Right, I'm really liking the sound of this thing. You see we've got the different things on. So let's try and pause this before it tells me off. Otherwise YouTube will say I'm stealing copyright. So you see now we've got like the little what's up there so Uncle can use that, listen to music. It's really nice, this little decks. The only annoying thing is because this is a Bluetooth keyboard and it's not connecting via the special connector that Samsung has, it doesn't automatically start it. But if I've told it that if I plug in an HDMI cable it should do it, but at the moment without getting a dongle you can't plug an HDMI cable in anyway. So yeah, I think GiffGaff on the way. Well, of course, once you've connected the keyboard, if you disconnect the keyboard, if you don't disconnect the keyboard you can't type in. That's a slightly annoying feature with Android in general. I wouldn't mind if you could have either or, but yeah, it's looking pretty good. It's really quite snappy. I think you'll like this, and you know, okay, thanks for watching and bye.